Has been in a few rough fights of late, though. Let's see if he can get back on a tear. Here's the tail of the tape. Ryan Garcia.
Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing purple with silver. He weighed in 133 1/4 pounds. In 22 professional bouts, his record, 19 victories, 3 defeats, 17 big wins, coming by way of knockout. Presentando de la Romana, República Dominicana, here is El Chavo, Braulio Rodriguez. And across the opponent, his fighter out of the red corner, wearing black with gold, weighing in officially 134 3/4 pounds, 16 victories, no defeats, 13 wins, coming by way of knockout. He is the fighting pride of the high desert out of Victorville, California, undefeated King Ryan Garcia.
Now, respect each other. You will be obeying my commands. You're going to keep it strictly professional. Good luck to both of you.
In a while. There is Braulio Rodriguez, 30 years of age. 16-0, Ryan Garcia. Good-looking kid. Good looks play. 200 amateur wins. Things have slowed for him, though, of late. Let's see if he was up to the challenge against another. He seems like the type of kid that would do that, right?
Yes, he very calm, collected.
He loved it at the weigh-in. He was dancing to the music. A lot of fans. Many of them young and female. He's, again, good-looking, flashy kid.
You have to back it up, exactly.
In his last fight against Carlos Morales, he was really testing many opponents. Most people don't do that conventionally. Garcia goes nicely to the body.
They both have great jabs, and they're using them.
He had 13 knockouts in his 16 fights. And I spoke to Jesse Vargas for the fight. He's here for one of the announcing teams. Good hook! And Rodriguez goes down that fast.
Wow, that was a perfect shot. Left hook. It's over.
Lipton's going to make him step forward. Rodriguez, has he done enough? He's left in survival mode immediately. A hard jab already. And Rodriguez is rocked. Right hand, Garcia.
He's
trying to survive. Rodriguez is badly hurt, obviously.
He has my props, too. He got up from that. I thought
he can do to get out of these last 10 seconds.
He's rushing in with his hands down.
Just a lightning fast hook puts Rodriguez down in the first round. This came fast, Ray.
That was an overhand right up to the head and that beautiful left hook. Let me tell you, I had a shot here. And Garcia with that beautiful short left hook.
From Braulio Rodriguez, he did everything he could to survive. Look, you've got to do what you've got to do. He was clutching. Garcia knocked it out of him. Round number 2. Good sharp jab to open things up by Ryan Garcia. That out there hard. Rodriguez comes back firing. Wants some respect. There's a beautiful short hook off the jab as well by Garcia. And a hard right hand. What I was going to say about Jesse Vargas's scouting report, he thought against Morales, more experienced competition, sometimes it doesn't happen. And just as I was about to say, he whacked this guy with one shot.
And again, Rodriguez has a chin. I mean, he has a solid chin. Take advantage of that.
Braulio Rodriguez, obviously. He gets booed. Look, there's a fight in front of him if he wants. And Garcia tend to stalk, try to get close.
Not powerful at all. There's those little short shots by Garcia that put you down.
Kate app where you can follow Canelo's punch stats throughout tonight's main event. That's coming up later. Canelo Fonseca, Brian Kenny, and Sugar Ray Leonard. Joshua will join us ringside later on. Sergio Mora will be back for the main event as well, but it's a pleasure to be here with you.
I mean, he impressing me. I mean, the crowd don't like it. But look at him. I mean, he's using what he has.
Well, right. Very talented kid, 10 years younger.
But, Brian, you must say, look, I mean, the crowd is so loud.
New York City debut, middleweight champion of the world.
He can't win.
Quick, lightning fast hook from Garcia. He turned him into a southpaw. Getting wild. Do you agree with that? I hear what you said earlier, though, Ray. Like, if he just boxes conventionally against Ryan Garcia, he's not going to win. Garcia just looks excellent. I mean, it's the right hand to the body, a wicked hook. Trying to get by that extended left hand, and he does. Right hand and a hook by Garcia. Rodriguez says Ron Lipton. And so, but he did not. All right, let's go to LZ Granderson.
Hey, thanks a lot, BK.
Besides going on the Bob Hope Christmas special.
The shot was out. I didn't want to answer your question anyway.
Yeah. But whoever that is. You were once that guy. You obviously can back it up. But there's going to be, so far in New York, is no. He is still an electrifying young fighter. Gets down low. See the power punches, well, 30-3.
Garcia is walking him down. He's going, yeah, this is what I expected.
Rodriguez trying to weather the storm through the onslaught. In order to keep his composure.
Well, just be calm, collected. You have to be, and continue to throw that left hook.
For Garcia is again not to get angry, not to get upset, and just box and just fire.
He's using that jab, getting closer.
That's a wild hook. That just missed by letting it fly. Garcia did a good job of getting his head right out of the way for the hard right hand. Trying again. He'd love to take him out. You can tell. I call it nonsense. I do not blame Rodriguez for doing what he has to do to survive. Hey, he's the only one in there.
I love those shots to the body.
Good hard hook again. We've got 4 fights here in the final phase of our card. Wide with the hook. We fought 4. City. He said it's a huge deal. Means a lot to him. He knows he's got to play.
Píntalo, nomás no te avientes. Píntalo y aquí, mira, el upper. Pégale, cámbiale la de acá.
Against the ropes, and this is where he wants to keep him. Against the rope, in the cut, and the open. You know what? Every now and then, he's left hook. He need to be a little shorter. Go to the body. Body doesn't move.
I mentioned earlier that wondering through all the accolades, very late in your career. Your professional career.
A bad boy. He did.
And you were late in your career. He came back a few years after. Marvelous Marvin Hagler, even in 1987. Get him up again. This is the 5th round. Ray, I will say, I love what I see with Garcia so far.
So do I.
Rodriguez is bringing it. He brings it.
This is so much experience at any time.
Hard right hand. Wow. How did he weather that? Another one. And a hook, and down he goes. Ron Lipton got to 10. You're supposed to count, and he did.
Garcia. Great performance, Garcia.
Woo. Not only that, Ray, the first knockdown was a hook. That was a hard right hand.
They do. I mean, star quality, this young man has a bright future.
It was electrifying the way he closed the show.
This kid, beautiful right hand. Garcia, an opponent who's playing and trying to make you look bad. Oh.
Ray, that was right in front of us. I felt the thudding power, the force of that right hand.
And the
count of 10. Ron Lipton, rightly so, counted to 10. Count them all. Count them out. That's what you're here to do. And it's over. And Garcia now 17-0 with 14 knockouts, and that was just fun to watch.
King Ryan Garcia!
Sensational New York City debut.